Hello, my people. It's me again, and thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. As I always start my videos, I start by explaining why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I love you, and because I love myself, and that I know that me and you are one. Okay. On this video, I'm always I don't know if struggling to find ways to explain the magic that we are. Okay. And what I want to tell you is there is a magic. I suppose we would consider it magic because of everything we have been told about what we are. But there is a magic that is always trying to show itself to you. Okay. And the challenge is that your availability, you need to be available for it to show itself to you. Okay. And your availability has a lot to do with what is in here. Okay. If you allow for you to let go of all the things that is eating you, all the things that you are holding on, some you know, some you don't, not even aware that you are, about pain, disappointments, anger, the frustrations, and rages, all the things. You need to let go of all those things. Then that magic that I cannot explain because you have to experience it yourself will show up and show itself in your life. And I assure you, when it does, you will know that thing you're busy looking for, like you're praying, looking, I don't know, you call God, Allah, you're looking. You will know. It won't be something that you have to just believe. It will be something you know. Okay. And by that, I don't mean that you're gonna be in a position where you say, now I know everything. No, but you will know that you are bigger and there's more to life and existence than what you have been told before. That life is more magical than it's not the thing for kids. This magic, it is real. So you have to give allowance, and you have to love yourself big time. You have to keep a lot of love within you. Lord, you have to love everything, yeah. And you have to be comfortable with not knowing. I think the other thing as humans is, we want to know. Yeah. If you say you do not know, then somehow you're afraid, because you're not afraid of the unknown, because the outside world has told you the unknown is a monster. It's something that's going to come and gobble you, which is a lie. If it was true, then it will mean that is which is within you, which you do not know, is a monster, which is a lie. It is beautiful. It is the love of love, It is the joy of joy. And it loves you big time because it is you and lives within you, and it's trying to show you that, it shows humanity, or be with humanity, give you your power back. You have to take the power. You can't have the power back if you are giving away the power. You keep saying you are some vulnerable being who just finds themselves here. You were made and then your God left, or I don't know what happened, and now you are just hitting the walls. You don't even know what the heck. You are born, you go to school, you work, you die. Wow. Okay. So it's not true. We are much more majestic and magical than that, by far. By far. We are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Like a flower, very beautiful. The unfortunate part is somehow we do not know it, and this power, this gift we've been given is so, it's like you've been given it so much, it's not interfered with, in a sense of It is not forced for you to find out or to know who you are. It is you are the one in that control. You are the one with that power to give allowance for the magic to be in your life or not. And the way we have designed our life day to day and how we live, we have done the opposite. We are making it very difficult because we are always preoccupied with something and we are run by our mind. We are not running the mind, our mind is running us. You need to take power and realize that you are the one in charge, not the mind, not what you are told by outside or whatever. It's good to read information, to learn. You learn a lot from other people and things like that, and from books and from especially things from the past. Stop looking at things from ancient time and what as primitive, and the things from now as great. We know what. If you want to know about existence, about God, about what we are and all that, it's better to go as far back as you can, because there the understanding and knowledge of who we are is still more real, because that was at the beginning of us. So we were still in close contact with that which created us, or whatever you want to call it, than where we are now, where we believe all of life is about what I just mentioned, the day-to-day things. There was a time when people didn't have to do nothing except catch food and chill and talk and understand who they are and interact with earth and all, be one. Those people know more about existence and what we are than now. They might not understand the scientific part of it like we do now, but in terms of spirituality, all those things, of course they know more, because they had the time, a lot of time. So do not look down on them or take them for granted. Take their teachings, what they said, for granted. Look into those things. Do not believe this modern way of being that tells you all that is bull, is so dumb. Please, how you believe that? But no. No, don't believe that. That is just, it's a lie, It's a lie. It's something robbing you of your strength and your power, and robbing you of the joy of which you are, and making life about, all this that we are dealing with on a daily basis, which there's elements of beauty, but a lot of unbeauty, if we are honest, and never say it is because of something else, it's because of some other power somewhere, what. No, that's us giving the power away. It's not because of some power somewhere, it's because of us. We need to own that. We're the ones with the power. Okay, so if the life we live or the thing we have designed or whatever, it is because of us. If we change us, all that changes. So, yeah, man, own your life. Accept the gift that you've been given, that life. Take responsibility for it. Love it, appreciate it, love everything existence gives you. And by virtue of that, I don't mean for lack of even money. I mean everything: life, breath, body, the ability to experience life, to experience trees, flowers, That is a gift, beautiful gift. All those things that we say, they are the ones that prove that which made you love you. The cars, the glamorous life, or all those things. They are minute, small things compared to the ones that you take for granted. like the earth, like the sun, like the moon, having cognizance, being able to enjoy or not enjoy, being able to interact, having the body, all those things. You were given those things, by that which made you, because it loves you. Now you want to measure by the things that you must get or want to get for yourself. If you don't get those, now you want to say that which loves you or that which made you does not love you because, please, man. Really? Look at the magic that you have been given. Cognizance, being alive, experiencing the laughter, the what, all those things that you were given. That's magic compared to all the things you're crying about. So appreciate that first, and know by virtue of that, you are loved big time. If you start from that, I promise you that the way you interact with what is outside will be a little bit more like bringing peace. You will be able to see things that are not worth you crying and being miserable about. So, you will identify them easy. And no, I'm not gonna be miserable because of I wanted what and I didn't come yet or whatever, because I know what I got. I got me. I got all of this life to live. I got flipping other people to interact with. I got siblings, everything, man. I got animals, there's plants. Appreciate that first, the core, the basic of basic. Then the building of the things you want will be much easier. And even those things, when you have them, you will appreciate them. And you will still be able to identify that if you lose any of them, it don't mean now you are going back, your whole life is miserable, your whole existence, because you understand that by virtue of just being here and having this existence is already a gift of magic. Teach yourself that. You will see. And also, if you say, I suppose even the other guy was making me read in the Bible, even Jesus, they say the same thing. If you say that which made you gives you everything you want, and you pray or you meditate, whichever way you do it, that you want something, you're the one who needs to believe that that thing that made you, that thing that lives within you, is going to bring that thing, whatever you are asking for. If you do not believe it, there's no maybes, I will see. Then already you are saying you don't trust the God that you are asking. And from, I don't know, me, I come from a background of being taught about Christianity and all. And even like I said, the guy was reading a Bible to me the other day. That is exactly what it says. Ask and you will get. You must ask and you must hold what you're asking, and you must already be thankful for it because you know you're going to have it. Because you trust the God that you say is you or you believe in, no matter which way you look at. Then live and keep love and be joyous on a day while that thing is coming. If you start thinking, this thing is not coming, what, you are that powerful, then it's not coming. That's how much power you have. Because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust the God that is, or you're asking, or that is within, whichever way you look at it. So you can't blame nothing if it's not coming. It's up to you. I know, especially from environment of me being in Africa and all the lack that is presented by our lives here, even with all the abundance we have, is very difficult and sometimes can seem insensitive for someone to say that. But I promise you, it is like that. If you see lack and you're complaining every day about lack will be your experience. I'm not saying to be pretending or whatever, but put some positivity. And me, the only way, I'm saying to you, the easiest way is to appreciate all you are and all you've been given, the basics, to not treat them as is a given, like if something is special to you only if somebody else doesn't have it. No, even if it's for everybody, look at what it is. It is special. A tree is special. Earth, is special. All those things. Appreciate that first and realize how much you've been given and realize how much you are loved, and let go of being small or playing small, or I don't know, in some of my also upbringing, my culture, those things are also, even me, have to work on it all the time, because somehow they teach you to be small, to be, no, for who? For what? Even great men like Nelson Mandela told you, you're not saving nobody by being small. Be yourself. Be the best. Let everything that you came with, leave it here. Let it come out. Blast it. Be on a blast. Yeah. And see what happens. And don't measure your worthiness by all the material things you have collected, or your love, or the love of that which made you, by whether what happens or what you wanted happens or not. It's irrelevant. Already you are loved by virtue of being here and having all this life. You are loved. Everything else is just for you to experience, and it brings a lot of lessons about yourself, about existence. You grow yourself, as a being. But make it a fun experience. It's up to you. No one's gonna come and make it fun for you. No. Oh, you're gonna wait a long time if they think that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna pray and then God is gonna come make it fun for you. God already made it fun for you. Already put all the things in the pot, in you, and gave you that power. You need to learn how to manage and work with that power, And as I say to you, one of the key things about it is you have to carry love. Otherwise, you are cutting yourself away from that power, because that's how it connects with love. And because the all it is to be loved, to be joyous. So if you want to not be loved and no one will love you enough. No one will love you enough. No one will love you enough. You have to love yourself. That love, when I say to you, oh, I love you and all that, you will feel great, but it will be temporary, because it's coming from outside of you. Love yourself. Make it a permanent thing, that you are cool with yourself. With all the things you got, all your flaws, what you are cool. You work on the things you want. What you don't want, you don't want. You don't have to do it for somebody or because society or somebody. You're not gonna, but you don't hurt anybody, But you're also not gonna do things that hurt you or make you not to be happy or feeling joyous and open and loved. You're not gonna do them just because society says, or because you're trying to please what. You're not doing anyone any favors. You are the one who have that control. Start there. Love yourself. And know that which made you loves you and lives in here. So it wants in here to be clear, to be filled with joy, with love, with jolliness. You know, it's not about what is outside that is here that now you're going to say, but why must I be jolly? I don't have this. You're going to wait a long time. And imagine you're going to live your whole life like that and die. Huh? What did it achieve? This thing of you're waiting for something material or whatever before you feel that you are loved. Even that material thing, it perishes and it goes out of fashion. You're gonna want another one. So you want your love to rely on that. Really, that is already a defeative formula, you know. Your love has time frames. Forget that. Forget that. Love yourself now. As everything is, and then you work on the things you want. But your love is coming from inside out, not from outside in. Those things are not the ones bringing love. You love yourself. You love the fact that you are alive. You appreciate that you are alive. You know? And you want everybody to have the joy that you want for yourself. Because that way all of us are joyful. And even your experience will be wonderful because people, everything and people you are interacting with are joyful also. So, hey, awesome. But it starts with you. And to all my brothers and sisters, especially, you know, like I say, Africans, there's nothing wrong with going to church. There's nothing wrong with being dedicated but I assure you, even saying that by virtue of you just saying I love Jesus, but you don't love yourself, you think that Jesus is cool with that. It's like, hey, my people, they love me, but look at how he treats himself. He carry all that baggage. You think Jesus is like, hey, please, man. You're not doing anyone any favor, including Jesus. You must love yourself. That is more important. That's what Jesus wants. Read what he says, you know. Read what he says. You must realize that you are bigger than this experience, if I must put it that way. And it is very important for us to realize that. Hence, I'm doing these videos, and I'm not a very what is the right word? A public person and all that, but I'm doing this because I feel, you deserve to know. And and I love you. And even me, I want to be around people and an existence that loves itself, because I know it's going to be awesome for all of us. This is why. And I also know that I can pray for you, which I do, as many times as I do. But I also have to speak to you, your mind, I have to speak to you also. In any way I'm able to, And this is a way or a format I found that I'm hoping will reach as many as possible. And I also acknowledge that maybe not everyone understands, but even if one person understands, and they love themselves and start appreciating and see the differences it makes in their lives, then damn it, I'll be rejoicing. Love and light.